So I found a really great restaurant this week I wanted to recommend. It's those of you who've been there will recognize the name. Um, to me, it's a Mexican restaurant, and to me, the measure of a good ethnic restaurant of any sort is a are the people who work there actually of that ethnicity? Meaning, if it's a Chinese restaurant, are Chinese people working there? In this case, it's a Mexican restaurant, and yes, the employees, at least probably half of them, were Mexican. And it was busy. So, I mean, there must have been, 5, 10 people working. And it's a kind of a fresh Mex place, so you can see, you kind of have to lean to the side, but you can see people working. And the second question is, do people of that ethnicity actually eat there? And yes, at this particular time, about half the lobby was persons of Latin persuasion. I didn't exactly go around and poll them to find out what their nationalities were. Figured that'd be a little disrespectful, considering they were eating. Not just as a question. No, as a question, it was fine. I'd be fine with that. But no, I just figured since they were eating, sitting down at their table and going, yo, man, you Mexican? Figured probably disrespectful. Now, I can't pretend to know in their culture if that's disrespectful or not, and I'm not even going to try, because it's none's my business. So what is this restaurant? Well, like I told you, it's a kind of a fresh mix kind of place. They use cheese and tomatoes and all the stuff you'd expect, and it's fairly affordable. It is called, let me look at my notes so I don't get it wrong, Taco Bell. Yeah, I'd seen an ad on the Super Bowl for the what they call it, a quesarita or a quesalupa, the cheese quesalupa, where they take a double tortilla stuffed with cheese and fill it with what I can only describe as overpriced and disappointing garbage. Don't get the quesalupa. It's terrible. But stick to the other stuff. Oh, so much good stuff. The actual chalupas. Even on the value menu, there's a Frito burrito? That's a good one. But my absolute favorite is the smothered burrito. It's like $3, and it is so good. It's got enchilada sauce and a ton of cheese, and it's just delicious. And no, I am not sponsored by Taco Bell. I think that much is reasonably obvious by this point in the podcast, but I recommend it highly. If you're unfamiliar with Taco Bell, it's something you should check out. And if you are familiar with it, then just ignore everything I've said and go about your business as usual, because you already know what Taco Bell is. So there you go. That's my cuisine advice.